Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty here with my sweet stalker, Sexy Yandere, which I'm not really into yandere type games at all, but I kind of love the design of the pink-haired girl. And I'm kind of trying to do one episode of all these different games by this developer at once because they have the gems thing, but you can only watch one ad every 4 hours. So if I do at least one episode, I can kind of try and farm the points I need to exchange for gems. And yeah. Here's John, the default name for all these. For the keyboard. See if we get another cool opening. This music is terrifying. But I don't see anything. Am I supposed to not be seeing anything? It's a nice song, but why am I not seeing visuals? Tapping the screen does nothing. Hope this isn't a copyrighted song. I think the game might be acting up. Here, the music stopped. Is that normal? Let's see if I can pause this recording and check online if that was supposed to happen. Okay, I managed to restart and get the intro to play, so. Well, that was concerning. Yeah, the audio's skipping a little bit. Hey, TV. There's that skull again. It's in the other game I played. He belongs to... Darn, I missed the rest of it. These games have really good intros. I could swear we were supposed to get their names during that sequence, but... Okay, here we go. I gotta turn this down, though. This music is way too loud. I wake up in the morning and check social media. First my personal account, and then my advice network. Looks like I have a new request. Look at them eyes! I open up the message that arrived during the night. People say you can solve any problem. I hope you'll be able to help me. Wow, my reputation is really growing, isn't it? Are we a detective? I can solve any problem? That's a bit of an exaggeration. After I entered college, I realized I have a talent for giving people advice. Sometimes people just need a nudge in the right direction. Sometimes they just need someone to listen to them. So I made an anonymous social media account to offer free advice. It has gained a lot of attention since then. Sometimes I hear people discussing it around campus, even though they don't know it's me. Let's see what this person needs help with. My life feels hopeless. I have no talents or skills. She's not actually saying anything. That's blank. Sounds like we'll be dealing with some self-esteem issues. It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't so alone, but there's no one I can turn to. No one cares about me. Boy, do I relate. I mean, I have people that care, but in some ways I'm alone. I'm afraid I'll be like this for my entire life, unloved and worthless. Phew, this might be a rough one. Clearly the solution is I need to get myself a yandere. I take a deep breath and compose a reply. Which is a joke. I don't actually want to date a yandere in real life. They're very scary. Even in video games, I don't like dating yanderes. This is going to backfire horrifically. What should I suggest? Tutorial! You're about to encounter your first choice. It's up to you how to respond. Working on her self-esteem, reaching out to people around her. I'm going to say working on her self-esteem because we don't know what the people around her are like. Her self-esteem seems to be the biggest problem here. If we can overcome that, I'm sure she'll start improving in other areas as well. When things start going wrong, it's easy to fall into despair and start seeing everything as hopeless. But there's always a light in the darkness. Why don't you try making a list of your positive traits or talents? Write down at least 5 of the things you're best at. Don't worry so much about how other people see you. Focus on what makes you happy and where you can improve. It's not a perfect solution to her problems just yet, but it's a step in the right direction. I send the message and include my customary reminder. Feel free to contact me for further support and advice anytime. This is how she shows up at her doorstep, seeking our advice. And it's like, how did you get our address? Her reply comes almost immediately. Thank you so much. I'll try right away. Wow, she seems like she's in better spirits already. I butchered that sentence. Whistling to myself, I close out of the social media account. Then I get ready and head to class, but then that girl was not one of the 3 we saw in the introduction, so... But I still think she's a yandere. Oh, the shadow people are back. Have you heard about that online advice network? Huh? You mean the one that was trending last week? Yeah, I heard a rumor that the person who runs it is actually a student at this university. How would you even know that? Like, how would that rumor get started? No way, are you serious? I guess that would explain how they managed to get such specific advice about that one scandal. They continue to gossip, but I get out my notes pretending I know nothing about it. Right now, my personal life is neatly separated from my advice network. And that's the way I like it. Staying anonymous is a lot easier. If people knew I was the one who ran the account, it could cause trouble. This is better for everyone. Hey, Shorty! She's so cute! Why does she have to be insane? I'm trying to figure out if I should try and give the girls voices, but I don't even know. Hey, Shorty! Did you hear that record scratch? That was awkward. Hello, murderer number 1. Hey, May, how were your classes? Pretty good. I managed to squeak by on the last test. She smiles proudly. I don't know if squeaking by is something to sound so proud about. May and I were best friends all through high school, and she was determined to get into the same university as me. She's not going to react well if I start dating another woman, I bet. I still remember how hard she studied and how many days I spent helping her study. Some of the things they expect you to remember, though. I don't know how some people get straight A's all the time. What should I say? Want help studying for the next one, or just keep at it? Think I'll throw myself onto the knife and say, want help studying for the next one. Want help studying for the next one? What? I might not be in the class, but I could still help. I don't want to cause you any trouble. Something tells me you're going to cause me a lot of trouble. It's no trouble at all. I never mind helping you. She giggles and winks. Oh, I might just take you up on that offer, at least for your company, if nothing else. Why do I have the feeling that May's idea of a study session involves more snacks than books? You always know just the right thing to say. No wonder you're so popular. I laugh and rub the back of my neck. I'm not exactly popular on campus, but of course that's not what she means. May is the one person who knows I run the advice network. Yeah, it's gonna backfire horribly. As my best friend, she's helped me a lot along the way. Where's the other girl? Shiki, the 3rd member of our club. What club? Quietly enters the room wearing her usual emotionless expression. Look at her eyes. I don't know if I like the colors, though. They don't match the rest of her outfit. There's that record thing again. They allow you to wear this in college? These Japanese schools have become so much more lenient. What voice do I give her? Sorry for being late. Her words are so quiet I can barely hear her. But you're not late. Is that so? She turns it, glances at the clock, and blushes. I'm glad. Despite her stoic demeanor, she can get flustered over the smallest things. Shiki's very quiet and shy, but pretty adorable. Even though she's been in the club with us for a while now, she still seems awkward at times. Or maybe one of them is the yandere and we have to figure out which one. I doubt it. I think they're all going to be yanderes. I wish I could reassure her more, but then I know I might let it slip that I know more than she thinks. As far as Shiki knows, we met on the day she showed up at our meeting and asked to join the computer club. So we're a computer club. So have we actually met her before? Oh, yeah. But she actually came to me for advice first through my social media network. She was embarrassed about her interests and didn't want people to look down on her. When I encouraged her to follow her heart and pursue her true interests, she joined our club a few days later. I guess I got lucky. Now I'm surrounded by 2 cute girls. That's how Doki Doki Literature Club started. How are your classes today? How are your classes today, Shiki? Good. I have an essay to write. Let me guess, you finished all the rest of the homework already? That's what you do. That's what I always did. I would finish the homework on the bus, or at the end of my last class, so I wouldn't have to do it at home. Well, yes? As the 2 of them talk, the rest of our club members slowly arrive. Is it going to be that detective-looking chick? Soon everyone is here. Or is it more shadow people? Alright, let's get started. Guess not. It's a good meeting of the computer club, and by the time it's over, I'm in high spirits. I say you're in high spirits, but this music is not high spirits music. We've really got a great group of people. Shiki is probably better at computers than any of us, though she's still too shy to show it openly. Still, she's making progress. Hey, it's a guy with a portrait. This is a first. At least for me. I'm on the first episode of Locker of Death, which is another game by these people, and all the guys have been shadow people. Hey, Shorty. Hey, Yuta, how are things going? Not bad. Off to practice now. I guess you just finished with your club meeting? That's right. Heh, always playing around with computers just like in high school. You never change. You're gonna be murdered by one of these girls, I bet. What should I say? It's more than just playing, or you should join us sometime. I'll say you should just join us sometime. No need to pick a fight. You should join us sometime. Me? Come on, man. You know that stuff goes way over my head. You never know. You might enjoy it. If you say so, maybe I'll consider it. I have a feeling that if you did join, it would be more to find excuses to talk to Shiki than anything else, though. Like May, I've known Yuta since high school. We're pretty different, but somehow we ended up being good friends. Well, I'd better hurry or I'll be late. See you around. Have fun. Back in the apartment, I toss my books onto the table and get out my phone. I respond to texts from May and Yuta, then I switch over to my advice network. A new message is waiting. How do we not have more messages if we're so popular? Oh, it's from that girl again. Kimiko. I don't know what to voice her. Thank you for earlier. Thank you again for earlier. My name is Kimiko, by the way. I'm so happy that I decided to ask for your help. So do you think we could hang out sometime? I'd love to meet you. Maybe we could get coffee? Whoa, she's definitely in a better mood right now, but this isn't going in the direction I hoped it would go. I take a moment to compose a polite reply. I'm sorry, but I keep my account here separate from my personal life. This is so sad. Like, she's reaching out and we're just gonna smack her down. I mean, I know we have to, but I'll be happy to offer advice, however. There, I just hope she's not too disappointed. I sit down my phone and start working on my homework. She's gonna show up at our house. Look at her homework with a little JPEG. Once I finish everything for tomorrow, I check my messages. I don't understand. Why can't we hang out? You're not like anyone I've ever met before. I feel like I can talk to you. Can't you make an exception? I won't tell anyone who you are, I promise. Oh boy, I see she's not taking it well. I pinch the bridge of my nose and carefully write another response. I explain in more detail why we shouldn't meet. This time I try to frame it more from her perspective too. After all, I'm still a stranger to her. That's also a good point. Becoming so attached to me just because I helped her isn't healthy. I finished with some basic advice on meeting new people around her. Here's hoping she gets it this time. Other people don't understand me, not the way you do. Her music's changed. Please, I've never felt this way about anyone before. I think I'm falling in love with you. I knew she was a yandere. What? Don't you trust me? What do you think I'm going to do if we meet? I think you're going to kill me and kill my very cute girlfriends. Please, I want to talk to you. As more messages continue to arrive, I shake my head and move on to other work. Finally, I risk another look. Are you ignoring me? She doesn't seem like she's going to take that very well. Is this the kind of man you really are? You said all those nice things before just to hurt me now by rejecting me? How would you feel if something happened to you? How would you feel if something happened to me? Would you feel happy? How can you be so cruel? I do understand that feeling, though, but I don't know if it's appropriate here. Someday you'll know what it feels like. Someday you'll know this pain. Oh, okay, this is definitely getting out of hand. Though I feel guilty, I send one final message with resources that might be able to help her with her problems. Probably the suicide bot on Reddit. Then I block her. This is how it starts. Poor girl, I hope she gets the help she needs. She's not gonna. I continue to think about her over the next few days, but there's nothing more I can do. At least I can still give advice to other people and hopefully help them. Yuta's about to get murdered. Hey! May waves her hand wildly as she runs down the sidewalk toward me. She's so cute! Are you okay? You seemed a bit down over the past few days. What should I say? It's nothing, or an advice request went badly. I'll say an advice request went badly. An advice request went badly. What happened? I briefly described the exchange with Kimiko. When I finished, May let out a low whistle. Wow, that sounds scary. It wasn't scary as much as frustrating. I wanted to help that girl, but I couldn't. She sounds like the sort who might have tried something drastic. Blocking her was definitely the right decision. I know, I just can't stop thinking about it. Want to hang out to get your mind off of it? Sure, what did you have in mind? There's a new movie downtown that sounds like our sort of thing. It's a sci-fi story. She's going to be at the movie. As May and I walk through campus together, I feel better for the first time since I blocked Kimiko. Leave it to my best friend to always know how to cheer me up. This is going to be like Battle of the Yanderes for us. It's the... Oh, guess she didn't show up, but I bet she was still watching us. It's the next week and I've fallen back into my usual routine completely. Maybe it's because my professors gave us so much homework. I can't think about anything else. Ugh, so much work. May and I were going to hang out after class, but I don't think I should. I better let her know I can't make it. I turn on my phone to send her a text, and my heart leaps in my throat. She's got into our DMs! My advice account is still up on the screen. I quickly close out of it. Now I know I've been overworked lately. It's been ages since I slipped up like that. I glance around the room. Was anyone close enough to see? You okay, man? Yeah, just worn out from all the homework we've had lately. How long have you been standing there? He furrows his brow. Huh? I just got here now. Thank goodness. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Does it look like anyone saw my screen? I close my secret social media account. Then I send May a text letting her know I can't hang out. Guess I'll head back and try to get through at least some of this work tonight. Man, if a genius like you feels overwhelmed, they're definitely giving us too much homework. I'm not a genius. Whatever you say. Shaking my head, I gather my things together and hurry out of the classroom. Look at her little JPEG notebook. So much homework. I work through as much as I can before I need to call it a night. Alright, it's good to see everyone. A few days have passed, but the amount of homework has only increased. Will she show up to join our computer club? Since her professors seem determined to crush our spirits this semester, I suggest we take this time to study. Hear, hear! Oh, thank you. She looks quietly down at the table. I almost didn't come today. I didn't want to skip a meeting. She seems unusually downcast today. Is it just because of how much work she has, or did something happen? But then when you think about it, how do we know that's Kimiko's real face? While everyone starts working, I sit down alongside Shiki. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. It's nothing you need to worry about. Hey, we're clubmates. If something's bothering you, I want to help. It's silly, though. It's just... She bites her lip and looks away. My computer science class is going well. I already have my project done. Same goes for math and science. This all sounds pretty positive, so I have a feeling I know where this is going. But my literature and composition classes... I can see a bitter strain on her usually emotionless face. Are more difficult. Most people aren't good at every subject. The girls in my dorm complain about math. Yeah, I hate math. They sit around reading, but I don't enjoy it. People assume I would. Then they find out I like math and science, and they look at me strangely. I just wish I was more. She trails off and falls silent, shaking her head. I think I changed her voice a little, but I like this new voice better. Shiki really wishes she was more normal, but I think she's fine the way she is. Shiki's interest in computers isn't the only thing that embarrasses her. She also has an obsession with the idea that the subjects she's best at make her weird. What should I say? Those are just stereotypes. Don't complain about being smart. I'll say they're stereotypes. Those are just stereotypes. I guess so. There's nothing wrong with struggling with literature. And there's definitely nothing wrong with being good at math, science, and comp sci. Maybe it is silly. Your interests make you unique and interesting. Have a little more pride in them. She finally looks up at me. I watch the tiny corner of her lips turn. Is that a smile? It's hard to tell, but I'm glad if I could raise her spirits even just a little. I see a hint of pink appear on her cheeks. Thank you. I feel better now. Great. Anyway, you want some help with your homework? I could at least take a look. Sure. We worked together for the rest of the meeting. Phew, I'm beat. I've made very good progress on my homework today. It's finally coming together. Time to call it a night. The soft buzzing on my phone catches my attention as I put away my notes. A text? Oh boy. I check my phone, but the number isn't familiar. We're destined to be together. Why don't you see that? I'm assuming it's Kimiko. Probably just a wrong number or an attempted scam, right? A little uneasy, I shut my phone off. The strange message is still in my mind as I go to sleep. Huh? My head feels heavy. I blink around in the darkness. We're about to be abducted into a nonary game. My eyes burn and I cough. The air is thick with smoke? Fully awake, I sit up. The shrill ringing of the fire alarm becomes clear to me at last. My apartment is on fire. Fire? I've got to get out of here. But how did the fire start? Is it connected to that creepy text I received? I think we finished chapter 1. We reached the end of this episode. So, I'm intrigued. Mei seems relatively sane, and so does Shiki. Kimiko significantly less so. Are they all going to be yanderes? Well, we will find out next time. Which girl is your favorite so far? Do you trust any of them? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!